as the climate continues to warm and sea levels rise.
The upcoming season is expected to be another active one.
Experts say the need to be better prepared for these storms is critical.
All of the effects of the storms themselves seem like they're getting a bit worse with our changing climate. Then you add on top of that sea level rise, which again is driven by the climate change, and so that brings the ocean water closer and closer to our doorstep.
And it's not just a coastal concern anymore. Scientists say the entire state needs to address the changing climate that will ultimately bring more intense impacts from these storms.
It's a community effort. It's a statewide effort. You know, we may be spatially distant from inland, but we are all connected within these watersheds.
But how do we better equip our state for these storms? The coast already has some protection in place, like sand dunes, barrier islands, living shorelines, and salt marshes.
It's really kind of our toolbox, you could say, of coastal habitats that contribute to storm resilience.
Experts say salt marshes often go unnoticed for their ability to act as speed bumps, slowing down those larger storm surges and waves that hurricanes can bring.
And it can also knock down wave energy by as much as 50 to 80%. So by being behind a salt marsh, less of that storm surge is getting up onto land and flooding the infrastructure.
But our forests and inland wetlands also play a crucial role in fighting the elements.
When we see hurricanes like Florence that aren't a glancing blow, the ones that dumped, tens to, up to 30 inches of rain as it just kind of sat as a system over our coast, that is where our natural lands, particularly our wetlands, are so important. So an acre of wetland can store up to 330,000 gallons of water.
Governments are looking at how they can implement resiliency strategies now and in the future.
People are moving to coastal North Carolina all the time. And so more people, worse storms, creates a potential for a problem if we can't figure out ways to be resilient, if we can't figure out ways to live with these storms such that they don't just devastate property and lives.
Reporting from the coast for the Coastal Federation and WITN, I'm Stacia Strong.